Welcome back to Music Ed Now. In today's video, we'll be learning how to draw and understand basic note values. First up is the semibreve. To draw a semibreve, we just make an oval shape and we leave it unfilled. A semibreve lasts for 4 beats in total. Next we have the minim. This time we have the same oval shape not filled, but we add a stem. And a minim lasts for 2 beats. We can also start to introduce some rhythm words to help us remember how these different note values feel. For a minim we can say ta-ah. Next we have a crotchet. To draw a crotchet we fill in the note head and add a stem. This lasts for 1 beat and we can say ta. The single quaver is next. We fill in the note head again, add a stem and a tail this time. This lasts for half a beat and we can use the rhythm word T. Quavers are often used side by side, and when they like to be beamed. So we draw 2 filled in note heads, 2 stems, and then we add the beam at the top. What you have here is 2 halves of a beat, and we can use the rhythm word TT to get a feel for what this sounds like. Next we have a single semiquaver. We fill in the note head again, add a stem, and this time we need a double tail. This lasts for a quarter of a beat. We'll go through the rhythm word when we see semiquavers that are beamed. Here we have the semiquavers that are beamed. And we can use the rhythm word tika tika. We have 4 note heads filled, stems, and this time the double beam across the top. A few added variations now. This is a quaver joined to 2 semiquavers with beams. We have filled in note heads, we have stems, and then we have a single beam and a double beam. And you can use T tika as the rhythm word. You'll also see that the quaver gets a bit more space visually, and this is something that you should try to do when you're writing notation. Then we have the reverse of this, semiquavers joined to a quaver. Again, filled note heads, and the stems and beams. Double beam to begin with, and then a single beam. And we can use the rhythm word tika T, tika T. Now we're going to go for some rests. To show a semibreve rest, we need to see a stave. So I just have a treble clef stave here. And the semibreve rest hangs from the 4th line of the stave. It doesn't matter what clef you have, it's always from the 4th line of whatever clef you're using, whether it's a bass clef or a treble clef. And this indicates silence for 4 beats. A minim rest, which indicates silence for 2 beats, sits on top of the middle line or the 3rd line of any stave. To draw a crotchet rest, we do a sideward Z and a C underneath, and this indicates silence for 1 beat. Quaver rest is like a 7 without the cross in the middle, and this indicates silence for a half of a beat. The semiquaver rest is very similar to the quaver rest, but we just add another line, and this indicates silence for a quarter of a beat. And that covers the most common note values that you are likely to encounter on a score. I hope this video has proved useful, and please remember to hit subscribe to stay informed of our future uploads.